video is kind of different than I usually make. My videos are usually happy videos, but I just got out of hospital actually yesterday, and if you want to know more about that, why not see the rest of the video. And yeah, I'm gonna tell my story. It's a kind of was scary, I have to admit, but I'm gonna rewind a little bit back to 2018 before I talk about what just happened with me. Back in 2018 I was actually burned out at work. I had a complete meltdown. I really don't know what happened to me, but that was also really scary. One day I got home from work. Been a lot of pressure on work for a long time, but suddenly my body just shut down completely. And I got home on a Friday. I remember that day clearly, and it was scary. I had a complete meltdown. My body was overreacting. My heart rate was extremely high, and I was pretty sure that I had a massive heart attack, but it wasn't. I'm glad for that now. I was burned out, completely burned out, and I couldn't calm myself down. So it took quite a long time with a lot of visits to the doctors, specialists, testing me from all kinds of different things, but I didn't find anything special physical. But they tested me, and of course after a long time of testing they wanted to put me on some pills, but I didn't want that at all. I wanted to try to figure this out myself, so I needed a break from work, of course, and I did that. But first I started on something called psychotherapy. It was extremely helpful. It was a nurse that was special educated in that area, and she taught me how to deal with pressure and stress, and that works pretty good. It did. But I needed to do something, of course, for myself and my body. I needed to start taking care of myself, physical and mentally. So I did that, and it works, and it worked. It did. I actually got in better shape. I was feeling a lot more happy. I was a better father, and I was a better husband, and I was a better person, and I'm still that. But yeah, so everything was working just fine. Everything was working good at work, and it still do. But for a few weeks ago I was starting to feel a little bit under the weather, you can say. I wasn't completely there. My body was feeling, what can I say, I was feeling a lot of stress, but I didn't stress that much at work, but my body was reacting to something, and I'm still not quite sure what it is, but it is something, so I'm gonna deal with that, of course. But on Friday, this Friday, I felt that something was happening. I was totally empty of energy, if you know what I mean, and my body was feeling extremely heavy, and it was strange, but I knew that something was wrong. Something was wrong. And on Saturday and we were supposed to go to a party at our neighbors, and I was telling my wife that yeah, I can go, but I'm not sure I'm gonna be there for that long. And I wasn't there so long, so I took a glass of beer and was telling my wife that I think I need to go home, just relax, I'm not feeling good. So I did that. I went home and was sitting in my living room watching some TV, but something was wrong. It was, I'm not quite sure what it was, and I still isn't, but I got to bed and was laying down, and suddenly I was starting to freeze, extremely freeze. I was so cold and was wrapping myself up with my dyna, what we call in Norwegian, blanket, and was freezing and shivering a lot. But suddenly I woke up completely soaked. I was sweating like a pig, and I felt something strange with my body. It was reacting to something, and I was trying to get out of bed, but I didn't have any powers in my legs, nothing. But I was reaching for my phone like I normally do when I'm supposed to go to the bathroom, and I managed to call my neighbors and was saying something, but I'm pretty sure that I was going to faint or something was going to happen with me, and I was right. So I got up from the bed. I don't know how, but I managed to hold myself to the walls and was walking towards our bathroom, which is next to our bedroom. And I got out to the hall and was going in to the bathroom. But after that, I can't remember anything. I had a massive blackout from that, but I woke up with the paramedic over me, trying to connect with me, of course. And I remember that I talked to them, but I was going in and out of conscience all the time. And then I got to the hospital. So that was strange, because I hadn't felt any stress or pressure. But of course, we all know that everything is kind of stressful. It is. Life is stressful. Work can be stressful. Everything is stressful in many ways. Everything is going in high pace all the time. Everything has to be done. And a lot of strange things is happening also in the world. So maybe we are not aware of it, but I think that stresses us quite a lot without knowing. So my experience from this is, of course, we have to learn from this. And I have to learn also from this reaction, because this was, in my opinion, a reaction from my body telling me to take it easy, just relax a little bit. You don't have to do everything all at once, just take it easy, because it was extremely careful, not careful, but stressful, because I want to live a long life with my daughters and my wife. I want to have a happy life and live long. I'm a healthy guy, soon turning 50, 2 years, but I'm 48. But it's, yeah, life is just stress. It is, everything is stress. But you need to make something good of it. You have to learn from your mistakes and just remember to relax. Life is short. It is. Try to live life like every day is your last day. Take care of the people around you, and don't be pressured to do all at once. I think that's a lesson that is extremely important. So for me now, I'm pretty sure that I have to be out from work for a little while, and I'm not used to that because I love to work, I love to do something, and I have a good firm that I'm working for. They are taking good care of me, and a lot of nice people working there, so I'm glad for that. I got a lot of support from them, so that's good. But you have to remember that what's most important is you and the people you love around you. They want to see you live a long, happy life. And if something is wrong with you, mentally or physical, just listen to your body and how your body is responding, and try to teach yourself where your limit is, because everybody has a limit. People are not that good to talk about it, especially men like me, mid-40s, trying to be as tough and hard as possible. But everybody has some weak spots. So I think it's extremely important just to talk about it, and maybe things like this can help other people to see that it's okay to be weak sometimes. It's not scary, doesn't make you, what can I say, it doesn't make you weak, it actually makes you strong, because people are looking up to people that can share their weaknesses and help other people to become better persons. So I really do hope that me sharing my experience can help somebody. So if anybody can learn something from me, that makes me extremely happy, because I think it's important to share histories or share stories with each other, and because this can happen to anybody. So I think you need to learn your body and learn how your body is reacting to all kinds of things like stress, everyday thing. Just listen to it and do what your body is telling you to do. And I have learned a lot, and I think that the way I coped with the situation this time was the right thing to do, because I was listening to my body and something was wrong, and it wasn't, and it was, and I felt the reaction in a hard way, fainting on the bathroom, and I was and I woke up with a pretty big lump in my head, and on my thigh was pretty beaten up, and that was strange. I have to say that it was scary and strange. But the paramedic and the health people in Norway is just excellent people. It was an incredible to experience it in that way. They were taking care of me, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna beat this and try to figure out what it is. Maybe just relax a little bit more. And I'm in the middle of a 8-week 20-pound challenge, so maybe I have to take it easy on that just for now, and not push too hard. But I'm still gonna be active, of course, but maybe I have to just take it easy for a week or two. So, but of course, I have to take a pause on the challenge. I can't do that now. That's wrong for me to do. My body don't need that now, that kind of pressure. So a little pause on that, but I dropped around 8 pounds in the first 4 weeks, so I'm happy with that. Just I'm gonna take care of myself now and the family around me. So hopefully this can be something for you, me telling my story and my experience with this. And I'm not 100% sure if this is stress or high pressure on work. I don't think so, because I can cope with pretty much to do, and I feel that I can cope with a lot of things, but we are not super human beings. We are normal, ordinary people, and everybody has a limit, so you have to remember that. So I hope this story is something and can be helpful for somebody. Yeah, weakness is okay. Weakness is actually power. Strong people share their weaknesses, I think, and I feel pretty strong. I do. So if this is helpful, I'm glad. If you learn something, I'm glad. And if you want to share your story, tell me down in the description or email me. I think it's important that we are there for each other. It is. That's important. And I'm gonna be there for you if you need some kind of help. So thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment down below if there's something you want to tell me. And what do you think about this? Am I a weak person, or am I a strong person for sharing this? So thank you so much for watching, and why not subscribe and give me a thumb up. The algorithm seems to like that, but I'm not doing this for subscribers. I just want to share my story. Yeah. I'll see you on the next one.